Yo, YouTube, we back with another video, man. Y'all tuned into the Bitfunyas channel. Right now, we are looking at Bitcoin, how we normally do. If we scroll out on to the daily, we always start with how far Bitcoin has come since November of 2022. That would be a 370% increase. If you enter it around November of 2022, you'll be up 300, damn near 400%. That's the power of crypto. You can enter low and get extreme gains. That's why I love it, because of its volatility. But we're gonna go ahead and dive into the charts, man. So just off of looking at this time frame, which is the daily, we can see a lot of information, right? As we mentioned previously in a lot of videos, we can see that the 67K area was a good area if we were able to hold that support due to the amount of volume, trading volume in this area. Meaning that if you were above this area and you tested this 67K area, you were likely to rise. If you were below this area and you tested this 67K area, you were likely to drop, right? And essentially, it seems like we just got a really big fake out. Or not a really big, but a decent sized fake out, in my opinion, right? And that fake out would just be right here. The market gave us like a pre-warning to what we were about to experience within this 4 day drop with these two wicks right here. Essentially saying, all right, we're at a high enough point where sellers are entering the market and they're taking over, right? So we scroll in to the 4 hour, we can see exactly what happened, right? All right, so from the start of this uptrend here at the low of 54K, we've been moving upwards, right? And along the way, we've been seeing pullbacks. This is a pullback, this is a pullback, this is a pullback, this is a pullback. So a total of 4 decent sized pullbacks on the 4 hour, right? Within each pullback though, we were able to gain support. So we gained support here, which was a semi key level, which is 64K. And once we hit 64K, we were able, it was a weekend too, we were able to like bounce. It was the end of the week, sorry. But regardless, we were able to bounce off this key area at 64K, and we tested this 67K. So initially we weren't able to break above, so we were teetering above. We finally got above, weren't able to hold, came down, retested it, came back down to the 64K area, grabbed support again, got back up above the 67K area, and then we tested support again, right? So anybody in these areas were looking for buys and were essentially liquidated, because once price got up here, it decided to reverse down, taking out all the long positions that were entered right here at support. So now we came back down, we broke past this 67K level again and retested it to continue towards the downside, right? So as I said in my previous video like 2 days ago, I said that because we broke such a key level again, we might be aiming at 64K, and our next target is essentially 60K, right? Right now we are sitting at 63.8K, which is again at this support area where we bounced off the last 2 times. But I start to question, okay, will we be able to bounce off this area again? If we do, will it look something like this, where we retest this area and then continue down, grab some support at 60K and then continue up? It's a lot of what if scenarios right now. The best thing that I would advise you to do is just continue to buy at key support areas. And if you're interested in selling in this bull market, sell at resistance areas. So it'll be interesting to see how well we can hold this level. In my opinion, I don't think we will, just due to the fact that we tried 1-2 times already in the what's the time history? I'll even use the last drop. Why is it not doing it? Okay, we're just gonna click here. All right. So for the last 26 days, closer to a month, we've tested this area twice as support and basically weren't able to hold. Or we was able to hold, but it wasn't a strong enough bounce. So now we see price coming back down. This also begs the question, what is the Dixie doing? So the Dixie, on the other hand, is dropping. So when the Dixie is dropping, this means that assets such as Bitcoin and traditional finances tend to go up. So because this is dropping, we could potentially see a bounce off the 64K area again and continue towards the upside. We could see that. Let's see how the S&P is doing. The S&P is bullish. It actually grabbed some support right here in this area and is looking to continue towards the upside. As we can see, I guess this is called filling the gap. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looked like. It looks like it filled this gap right here and it wants to continue pushing towards the upside. If we look at Ethereum, let me see if I can get that off. But I had an entry right here, and I got out like once I saw price dropping below here because it looked like we weren't going to continue. So yeah, that was that. And I really priced it kind of off Bitcoin. How I thought we were going to get back above this area right here at 67K and hold. So I kind of jumped the gun a little bit as far as Ethereum. And if we look right here, I felt like this bounce off of ETH BTC was going to be strong enough for us to continue and at least touch this range again. If not the range, maybe this 0.05 area. And it still may do that. I might have been early, but the next levels of support, which I'm seeing, is going to be the 3,000 area and the 2,800 area, right? If we line up some of our tools, we can see that the Ichimoku cloud is green on the daily. It doesn't really provide much use on the daily. My fault. On a 4 hour, it looks pretty good. If we scroll over to Bitcoin right here, same thing, not really useful on the daily. The 4 hour looks really good though. So it could fake us out and drop down here, grab support, and then continue its uptrend. So right now, Bitcoin might be just trying to fake everybody out, to get everybody to think that Bitcoin is about to crash, about to continue lower. Oh no. When in reality, it just might be gearing up to move further north. So, but I won't take up too much of y'all time. Hopefully y'all learned something. Hopefully y'all got some good information from my video. Thank y'all for staying tuned. Y'all tap back in. We're gonna do this again, man. Hey, comment Bitfans, and I think about giving out a shirt, giving out a couple merch for the Bitfans. Y'all stay tuned. Go.